Hello, this is Pat Walker, Mission Winners. I'm doing a training coaching video on a setup that I have used for years. It's literally showing a reversal of a trend, and it's called the higher-low setup. And it's very simple, and I'm going to illustrate 3 examples that we currently are involved with, and members are. This low is higher than this low. It's that simple. It's a higher-low setup. Now, this is not the trigger to buy. We needed to take out the highs of a bar. This bar, the higher low. This low is higher than this low. 3 examples. Here's the first one. So what are we going to do? And the reason I show it this way is it's good to show things as they're happening instead of after the fact. It helps train our eyes and minds on what to look for in video to help you. And it lifts off and it takes out the previous bar's highs on a pickup in volume. It's a higher low setup. Taking out the highs of this bar is the trigger. And it did it. So there's a start. And what's it do? It does this. And that, we'll just call it 225 up to near 270. That's a good start. That's it. The key point is this though. It's a higher low setup and it works extremely well with max list stocks. This is example number 1. And this is example number 2, Tesla. And it's very simple. You can see this. It is a max list stock. It's a franchise stock. Okay, all these are franchise stocks. This low is higher than this low, right? And again, it's a max list stock. I don't do this on a lot of other stocks. I really key on the max list stocks. These are big institutional names. These are the stalwarts, the growth stocks, the major growth companies, basically in the country or the world. So you have a higher low. This low is higher than this low. We don't buy here. We have to wait for the trigger. What's the trigger? Taking out the previous bar's highs. Advance it. And it does it. About average daily volume, but it did it. This high, and again, the market was turning also. And it took out the previous bar's highs. And what does it do? This, and this, and this, and this. See where I'm going with this? And there. Your entry is right here. Well, the high on this bar is 805.57. So we'll say you buy it between 806 and 807. All right? You buy it right in here. It's 970. Do the math. That's the higher low setup. Yes, it was on the key list, and members own it. That's how it works. I'll show you one more just to really concentrate and reinforce the foundations. And these were on the key list, by the way. Members own these. All right, here's the next one. And this is the last example. And what is it? It's another max list stock. It falls, and then it rallies, and then it falls again. We don't buy here. We have to wait for the trigger. What's the trigger? Taking out the previous bar's highs. That's what we're looking for. Could it do it? We don't know the future, but price and volume will tell us. Higher low. This low is higher than this low. Advance it one day. And it lifts off and it takes out the previous bar's highs, about the same volume. You could buy on that day, but you'd start small, or you could wait. But it is a higher low setup that triggered, and it was on the key list for buy. And advance it. And it does this. And it starts to pick up on a pickup in volume. That's what we look for. It's conceptually simple. Why? It's a higher low. It's a reversal of a trend. The trend was down. It goes up, pulls, you get a higher low. It is a reversal of a trend. It is a tactic that I've used for years, and it works. And the beautiful part is if it doesn't, if it takes out the lows of that bar, you can sell for a very small loss. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. Just risk control, clean and simple entry, riding trends.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.